Wow. Okay. Lollers, welcome to the Beginner's Guide to Playing Talon. Today we're going to be covering off one of the most fun and easy to play assassins in League of Legends so that you can absolutely destroy your enemy mid laners and then roam around the map and start assassinating all kinds of enemy players, top lane, bot lane, jungle, wherever they're going to be. Just roam around and kill a bunch of people. So before we jump into the lane here and talk about some trading combos, we need to talk about Talon's passive, which is probably the most important part to bursting people down. Okay, so Blade's End basically reads here, there's a bunch of lingo there, but it's going to say that if you hit 3 abilities on a champion, then you auto attack them, you're going to deal a burst of damage that's going to bleed them down over time. Okay, so our entire trades, everything we want to do is going to be based around hitting 3 abilities on someone and then auto attacking them. Alright, first one we're going to pick up in terms of basic ability is our Q Noxian Diplomacy. Okay, this is a short range leap that damages someone. If we're really close to them in melee range and we don't leap, it's going to deal a little bit more damage, so that's ideal if we can get into close range. And then the other aspect of it is if you kill an enemy unit, it's going to give you a little bit of health back. Okay, so pretty basic. You either jump in and deal some damage, or you're in melee range and it deals a little bit more, and if you kill something, it's going to give you a little bit of health back. Okay, so to kind of demonstrate the jump aspect here, we're going to jump, and then we'll just run away. You can see how it left that little blade mark on the Jax there. That's part of our passive that we talked about. If we get 3 of those on him and then we auto attack him once, it's going to deal a nice chunk of burn and bleed damage. Alright, so we'll just use our Q right now in the other way, which is you can use it to last hit minions and get a little bit of health back and also secure some of that gold from the last hits. And again, if you use it at melee range, it's a little bit closer. Okay, or a little bit more damage, sorry. Okay, second ability. This is when you can really start to kill people with Talon. It's honestly, it's as early as level 2, which is pretty crazy. Alright, your W Rake. He's going to throw out some blades, they're going to deal damage and put a mark on if it hits. They're going to come back to you, so it's got a send out and a comeback aspect to it. On the comeback, they're going to deal more damage, slow the champ, and put another blade mark on. So that means at level 2, we already have the ability to put 3 blade marks on someone and activate our passive. So there's 2 different ways that you can basically send out those 3 blade marks on someone. Okay, the first is you throw the W out first, both parts hit, you Q, auto attack, and you run. Okay, see that bleed, and he's kind of lost almost half his health bar. That's the passive, and we're running Electrocute right now in our runes. That's what's comboing off together. Okay, so combo 1, throw the W out, hit both parts, jump in with the Q, and auto attack. The second way you can combo, and again this can start right at level 2, is you Q in, throw the W out, get all 3. Oh no, the Jax, and activate the passive like that. Again, 30-40% of his health bar. So you can either jump in with the Q and throw the W, or throw the W and then jump in with the Q. Either way, you're looking to try and hit all 3 parts of the passive by hitting all 3 parts of your abilities there, and then getting an auto attack off. Okay, if you can do that, you'll probably be able to kill the champ in 2-3 rotations, especially if you throw an ignite in there. Okay, so we'll close the distance with the Q, make him jump away there, right? And he's done. He's basically done in this lane. If you get someone that low, honestly, and you're running Flash Ignite, which 100% you should be running as summoner spells when you're playing Talon, they're the most aggressive summoner spells. They're going to help you kill the enemy champion. You could probably just Flash, Ignite, Q, auto attack, whatever you need to do to kill someone and cover some good ground. Okay, so normally with Talon, you're going to find that you're killing people or sending them back to the base to regain their health very, very early and very, very often. So that brings us to our third basic ability, which is our E. All right, this is the ability that makes Talon very unique. This is the Assassin's Path. It lets you jump over terrain and kind of cross the map in a lot of funky ways and very, very quickly sometimes and unexpectedly to kill people. So you can see here, once we kill or push Jax out of lane, we have the ability to jump and maybe even come behind this Nasus right here, throw out our W, and just kind of follow up with that kill and that bleed damage there. Okay, so that's pretty much only possible with a champion like Talon, that unique pathing. We came right through the topside jungle and picked up a kill on that Nasus, right, who was about half health, right? Anytime someone's at about half health, they're in kill range for an assassin very, very easily if you just land a basic combo. And with Talon, it's pretty easy, all right? So In terms of items, you know, Season 11 is very interesting. It's going to show you some recommended items here, so you have a better chance of maybe itemizing a little bit better for the game that you're in specifically. I'm just going to build the kind of meat and potatoes Duskblade here with Talon. Pretty stock standard. Another way you can use your E with Talon is to get back to lane a little bit quicker by jumping over some of these structures in your own base. Right? You can jump over some of these walls, some of these walls, and just get back to lane a little bit faster. Now, you can max your Q or your W with which are both damaging abilities depending on the lane that you're in. If you're in a bit of a tougher lane, you probably can't kill your opponent, and you just want to kind of shove and roam, maybe max the W. It'll help you clear the waves faster. If you can kill your opponent and you're feeling pretty confident, like in this melee matchup here against Jax, might want to max out that Q first, okay? That's going to deal the most damage in your combos when you trade. So again, we'll see if we can maybe just combo here against him. So landing all parts of your combo and then just following up with some auto attacks. You can see there we use that Q to close the distance on that trade as well. We've killed him, so we're going to follow our formula here of pushing and roaming. If you can get a plate, remember plates are worth 160 gold, so there's no shame in grabbing a plate instead, or even 2 plates if you can. That's almost a kill worth of gold right there. Okay, so if you have the chance to push like this and grab some plate gold, definitely feel free to do that too. But in general, if you know you can roam and get a kill, it's probably going to help your other laners as well. Okay, so we're maxing out a Q, we know that. We're going to just shove this in really quick. And we'll just ignore him for now. We could definitely turn this with our ult, but we're just going to ignore him for now. Okay, so let's talk about the ult now that he's finally left us alone. So Shadow Assault. So Talon disperses a ring of blades around him that deal physical damage, and he gains some movement speed, also becoming invisible. When the invisibility ends, all the blades return to him and deal more damage. So it's kind of like his W, right? He throws out blades, and then after a short amount of time, they come back. The difference is in this portion of his kit, his ultimate, he becomes invisible. This makes Talon very, very scary, right? Anytime there's a champ that has an ability to become invisible, it actually makes him very scary as an assassin. Kha'Zix is another good example of this. Rengar, right? If you're an enemy ADC, you're basically shitting your pants when you see the enemy assassin turn invisible, because you're like, where the heck is he? Where is he coming from? And he's probably coming from me. Okay, so how do we want to use his ultimate in terms of one-shotting people? We want to use it the same as we have been doing with our other combo elements. We want to use it to stack up the passive and get that auto attack once we have the 3 stacks up to get that bleed damage off. Now, the cool part is, because it makes us invisible and gives us movement speed, we can use it to catch up with the champ and hit our Q within melee range, because if we do that, it deals more damage, right? So let's just try and combo one time on this Jax here. We're going to press R, we're going to get within melee range with the move speed boost, we're going to press Q, we're going to throw a W, we're going to auto attack, okay? So here we go. And we're just going to keep auto attacking now. You throw out Ignite in that combo if you want. Okay, so pretty easy, right, to one-shot someone with Talon, as long as you're following some of the laning trading combos that we were doing earlier in this video, and you're kind of owning the lane like you should early and getting some plates and getting those items, right? The whole point of an assassin is to get ahead early and start one-shotting the weak targets around the map. Okay, so we pushed, we got a plate. Let's see where we can roam. Let's use our E to cover some ground in some cool ways so we can get there really fast. We're going to see if we can sneak up behind this Taric here. So we're going to jump over this. Hopefully he doesn't stun us. Maybe we don't jump over. So we throw the W, hit both parts, Q, auto attack, and kill him. Okay, now we didn't have to use the E on this last portion because Taric started to run back to base, but if we wanted to, we could have jumped over one of the walls this way and helped out the Galio and killed him there. Okay, so again, you're looking to get that combo off in lane with Talon, get the 3 stacks off, auto attack, bleed, maybe use your ultimate, kill them, push the wave, get some plates, and roam. Okay, if you can't kill your enemy lane opponent because they're a mage or they're just playing way too safe and they're too scared of you, use the W, push and roam. Okay, so let's buy the Duskblade now fully. And let's just pretend that Jax was unkillable. Let's just say we couldn't kill him when we get back here. We're just going to try and use our W and our Q to push the wave. We're going to almost ignore the enemy laner completely, and we're just going to roam. Okay. So we're here. Again, let's just pretend the Jax is unkillable, okay? You're going to use your W like so to clear waves. Your auto attack once you get an item will really help you with last hits. Okay, and let's just ignore this guy. Let's just, again, we're just going to pretend he's unkillable. Oh no, Jax. Oh no, you're unkillable. There's no way I can win a trade against you. Oh my gosh, right? We're just ignoring him. We're literally just ignoring him. You can use your E like this if like he was going to kill you, you can escape, right? Use your E all kinds of ways. And now we're just going to shove the wave with our W. Okay, use your Q to help you push the waves, right? Because that's our goal right now. If we're assuming this guy's unkillable, look, we've pushed the wave. He can't follow us unless he wants to lose all this gold. So what do we do now? We use our E and we roam up to a lane where someone's past the halfway point or below 50% health. We want to see if we can kill them. Okay, so right here, we've got this Nasus, right? We're going to use our R to catch up to him. Throw out our W and our Q at close range. Right, and you're just killing people in the side lanes, okay? The Wither, you know, Jax and Nasus are a little bit tough for assassins with that E and the Wither, but you do what you can, right? And in that case, again, we're just pretending that Jax is unkillable, can't kill him. Okay, we're going to shove and we're going to roam to a lane where there's someone that we can't kill, all right? Usually the green light for killing someone is they're past the halfway point with Talon and you can get a gank off basically, or they're half health, right? Like if someone's half health and they're kind of squishy, just dive them on a turret. It honestly doesn't matter. You have to make sure you're maximizing your kills early in the lane, early in the game, in side lanes, all kinds of stuff like that. Okay? Alright, so Jax wants to play. So again, we're going to use our Q and our W. See if we can get those 3 stacks off on him. Our Q should probably kill him now. Easy peasy, right? So if you do get ahead with Talon, make sure you are making your impact felt on the game. Do not just kind of hang out in lane and not kill the enemy and not roam and just be happy to get last hits and then stand here and look at the turret. Don't do that, okay? Get gold, get items, get kills, help the lanes, you know. Eventually you're going to be able to get kills and make people so scared they're going to hug their turrets, and that's going to really help you and your jungler grab objectives. And if you're duoing with someone or your jungler and you are in a good sync together, instead of killing even enemy laners, you can start to roam into the jungle, put some wards down and kill the enemy jungler and just make their life a living hell to try and even grab farm and creeps in their jungle. Alright, I think that's basically it for Talon, guys, right? We covered off some basic combos in lane. We covered off how to all-in someone. We covered off if you can kill them, grab some plates and roam. If you can't kill them, just kill the minions and roam, right? It's a pretty binary playstyle. You're going to do option A, you're going to do option B, and you're just trying to execute it as well as you can. In terms of boots, if you're snowballing, you can basically build anything. So, I mean, you could build boots of mobility and zip around the map. You could do the same thing with the Swifty boots. If you had trouble against CC, you could build the Merc treads, whatever it is, right? Like, generally, if you're against most mid laners, they're probably going to be mages with some type of magic damage and slow and crowd control. So, probably just want to build the Merc treads, I would say, in most games if you're against an AP mid lane mage. So we'll just pick that up here. Let's see if we can just combo this Jax off one more time with our R, and then we'll see if we can grab one more roam off somewhere in the map. Okay, so again, we're going to use our E to get back to lane a little bit faster here, just jumping over some walls. Alright, and then we're just going to try and combo this Jax off. So again, we're going to R to get it to close range, Q, W to set off the combo, and then just keep auto attacking into death from here. Okay, pretty easy. Alright, don't be afraid to use your R earlier on to try and even chunk someone down to the point of health where they can't even take a normal combo from you, right, without your ultimate. Don't be gun shy. Use your ultimate, try and force the issue, be aggressive, okay? Especially if you know they can't really kill you. Alright, dream scenario, you get the turret down, right? Now you can really start to put pressure on the map. You can start to roam. So we got this wave pushed in. Where's my mind going? Looking top and bot, seeing where there is. Right? No enemies top, Tark's bot. Let's see if we can grab him. Alright, we're using our E to jump these walls a little bit faster. Maybe take a little shortcut in. Close the distance with our Q. Throw out the W. Auto attack him. Is he going to die from the bleed? No, but let's see if we can catch him on the backside here. Again, jumping over this wall in a cool way, right? Let's see. Is he here? He's here. There we go, right? So use your E on those roams, guys. Be creative with the areas you can jump in. Try and surprise people. Be that ninja assassin. This guy's basically a copy of Assassin's Creed character. So, I mean, if you like that game, you like that type of play style, character model is cool for you, definitely have a lot of fun with Talon. Let's see if we can go roam top and kill that Nasus again. What do we need to do before we roam? We got to push in these waves, grab that gold, and put pressure on Jax to stay mid and pick up his farm. Okay, so using some E in creative ways here. Let's see if he stayed. He did. Okay, so we don't need to jump that wall. Let's go up to this guy and use our ultimate, okay? So in this case, we'll use the ultimate to catch up to him if we need to. Here we're going to start W, Q, gone there, right? We didn't even need the ult that time. Now we had Caitlyn helping us with some damage on that gank there, but again, that's usually what's going to happen. So if you don't need to use your ult and you have the damage and you know you can land it, save it, right? It's not, whoa, nice steal there, Caitlyn. It's not being gun shy if you know you can still kill someone with your Q and W combo, right? Just make sure in lane you stay aggressive with your ult and instead of just becoming stagnant and just going for last hits on minions and trading gold like that the whole game. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed that quick guide to Talon and you have some fun playing him. Let me know what kind of success you have and I'll catch you in the next one.